Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and if you are returning, thank you so much for your support, for commenting, for hitting that thumbs up button, and for subscribing. I appreciate you very much. And if you're brand new and you have stumbled across my channel, thanks for being here. I enjoy lots of paper crafting, lots of DIY, upcycling. I like thrifting for vintage treasures, and I also like to do a little bit of travel, which you might have guessed. So what are we doing today? Well, I have been blessed with having a grandmother who is 94 years old, who still loves to read magazines in their original form. And I went to pick her up yesterday, and she had set these all aside for me. Not these. All of these, and said, can you use these on your show? I said, I think I can use them in my art and on my show. So I have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these, and I am setting those aside. And I have 2 left to go through, which I want to talk about just a little bit. And in addition to that, I had done some thrifting and came across this amazing book, which I kept the cover, which it had when I bought it, it had fallen apart. It was 1,000 Great Knitting Motifs. So I harvested from that. And then today I went to an estate sale, and lo and behold, there were about 6 yard sales that I ended up going to. And this was in there for $1. And so I went through and mined some things that were kind of cute. These are all smoothie recipes, yummo. And have all of this left. So while I was doing that, on my adventures, we'll just do this, and I'm going to start mining from this, because these are going to be in the project as well. So as I was going on my little adventures today, Hazel and Naka was doing her video, and she was talking about harvest, and that she had finished her fall combining. And then I came home and I was cutting through these, and I was like, what if, oh, a dragonfly. Yep, that one has to come home with me. What if I did a fall harvest, you get it, harvest the magazines, hop. And here was my premise. This is what happens. I come up with ideas, and then I just am like, okay, that sounds good. Oops, somebody's going to get this next, and that would be cool too. What if because I can send this media mail, I send this off to a friend, and said friend then mines all, oh, that's beautiful too. Mines all of the things, oh, I gotta have that, that she or he wants out of it. And then that person then adds maybe a magazine or 2 or a book and sends it on to the next person, and so on and so forth. So as I kept going through this, and then I was watching other videos, I decided that we are going to do a hashtag fall harvest hop. Oh, I need this for my sunflower journal. And I want to tell you about this book too, so don't let me forget. So I reached out to my friend Carol, and I said, hey, oh, that's cute too. No, it's staying. Look at those. Those would be cute. I said, I have an idea. And let's just say that, and I explained it to her, that's cool. I want to do something with that, I think. My blade on my knife is very, very strong, so it's cut through a lot. Bring home the bacon, fried up in a pan. Gosh, these images. Butternut squash soup. I just said I was looking for a recipe. Now, I can use that image, but that I'm taking out so I can make some butternut squash soup. It better be good. Mary Jane. I think her name is Mary Jane. Yes, Mary Jane. I'm counting on you, girl. So, oh my gosh, my mom used to have one of these, it's a butter churner, I believe, on display. Now, do I need this part? No, it's talking about cholesterol. We're forgetting about cholesterol. Look at that one. So I said, can I send these to you? And then will you send them on to someone else? And then I reached out to Carrie and said, hey, will you play along so we can get this kind of going? So what is going to happen is today is Saturday. I have this and one other to go through. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. To go through. Then I'm going to bundle them all up. I'm shipping them off to California to my friend Carol. Carol is going to go through them. She is going to maybe add 1 or 2 magazines, and then we're going to send them on to, yeah, I was a farm girl. Okay. Yeah, I need to have those. She's going to send them on to Carrie, and then Carrie's going to choose someone, and she will add a magazine or 2 or book and send them on to someone else. And we're just going to do that for the month of October. Now, I was thinking about it after I said, okay, so we kind of get the momentum going. Cute. But look at all these options. Look at that. I think that's Mary Jane. Stitching with Mary Jane. I've always wanted one of these. I've got several, antique and vintage, what do you call them? Dress forms look at that farm girl up. I'm going to leave it at the venue. My mom bought the cutest apron, and it's actually made out of a 3X men's shirt, and then everything is altered, and it's so cute. I kind of want to make one, but I haven't not yet done it. And they turned it into a cute apron. Look at all those pumpkins. Look at what all the opportunities you have for pockets and tucks and journal cards and belly bands and oh yeah. It's amazing. But and look at that, you could cut that out too. Awesome. So if you are someone who wants to play along, all you have to do is send your friend a bundle of magazines or books after you have already harvested your portion of it, and send it on. And if you do have a Facebook or an Instagram or YouTube, then use the hashtag Fall Harvest Hop. And that way we can see all of the things that you guys are doing. But what's going to be the coolest is seeing what one person chose not to take, what another one does with it. So what I will do is I'm going to harvest all these things. I will show you just some very simple things today that I've just thrown together. And my hope is that then Carol and Carrie and whoever she sends it on to, I'm going to think about it. I might come back to it. Create something with it. And that they share and use that hashtag and maybe another video. And let us see what we can do. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Oh, now I have to have it because it's got a typewriter. Okay. And that way, not only are we, as this is what was awesome, is when I was doing my estate sale shopping today, I was watching Hazel and Naka. So I was telling Carol that. There's a bison. And she said, yes, look at those eggs. Create from a place of abundance. She goes, I was watching Hazel's video too. And I'm like, oh, I missed that. What was her Girl Sticker Crazy video. So I went and watched that. And because I told her, I said, well, I have to credit Hazel and it's Hazel and Naka Design If you haven't followed her yet, she will be my today's videos Love a Little channel shout out. Go check her out because she's not only adorably, she would say, don't call me adorable. I can just hear it right now. But she is just so funny. I'm not taking that out because Carol needs those pages in her life. And she just makes me giggle every day. Well, I was on this estate sale run and I was listening to her while I was driving. And I told Carol that, and she said, oh yeah, create from a place of abundance. And I'm like, did I miss that? Did I leave the phone in the car? That's cute. The phone in the car? And then miss that? She said, no, it was from another video. I said, oh, okay. So I went and watched it. So, Hazel, this one's for you. It is inspired by you, specifically because of the harvest season. And what Carol said is, I would agree, create from a place of abundance and share that gift in what you give. So, oh my goodness. Good eggs. Okay, I need that one. Now, remember, I have 5 journals that are cooking and kitchen and otherwise. That's cute too. That would make such a cute belly band. So I need a lot of food kind of stuff, but all right. So that is all that I want to share about the hashtag Fall Harvest Hop. And any of you can start this off if you have a channel, and even if you don't, grab a bunch of those magazines or books that you've already harvested. Yep, that's coming home with me. Go through them, bundle them up. They go medium meal, so it's cheap to send. Send them to a friend. Share with them what... share. This is my grandma's handwriting. These are books that she wanted to read. I sent her books all the time. Oh, I love that lady. Let's see what we see here. And then they can send it on to the next person and then make something from all of the things that you've harvested from your goodies that were sent. She and I both like Fern Michaels. I haven't read any of her books in many, many years. I'm going to write that down. On the Line by Fern Michaels. Because I may get that for her and send it on. Oh, Tussie Mussies. Carol. At Lily Rose Blue. You know what these are all about. And I was making Tussie Mussies in one of my videos. Oh, that's cute. I made a bunch of these little keychains. Super, super cute. I'm going to leave it. This must have been an Easter magazine. So she always has had magazines. She always goes through them. And then what she usually does... Oh, I'm not taking that either because Carol's going to need these. America's clucking. Look at those babies. And that, oh my gosh, Carol, this is like full of things for you. And then she usually donates them to, it's called Opportunity Village there. Look at that baby. But when she found out that I was doing what I do, she saves them for me. So I think that's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's talk. Oh, leaving that too. I'm leaving it all. We had a couple of these stoves. Actually, not we. My uncle had a couple of these stoves. I don't know what happened to them, but he did have some. They're great display pieces. Okay, so let's talk about Mary Jane for a second before we go. And then I'll show you a couple of things I just threw together with some of the things that I cut out. So, Mary Jane, oh, geez, do I remember where she lived? Maybe it's in the other one. Let me see. Hopefully, I didn't take the page out that told about Mary Jane. probably did. Editor's note. She's talking about juicing too. Okay. She is from Moscow, Idaho, and this is her 23rd year that she has been producing this. Big enough to deliver, small enough to care. I love that little saying. So she has a design team, a stitching team, a crafting team, and a food team. But these have such a lovely cover, and they're not glossy, and they just feel good. They're very much like all of the Somerset magazines, the ones that I've used in the past. And so if you find these somewhere, grab them. So here's what's coming, just so you know what's coming to Carol. She's getting both of those. And she's getting these that I had already gone through. Some of them I did not take a thing out of. So there's Good Housekeeping, a couple Good Housekeepings. There's this King Arthur Baking Company, I don't know. A couple of HGTV magazines. And look at, there's Guy. Some Food Network. We'll put all the HGTVs together. So there's a whole bunch. And I'm going to send these media mail to my friend Carol, along with the Smoothies Juicing book and the knitting motifs. And then she can take it from there. Now, what did I do while I was playing with these? Not much, but I'm going to just show you what I did do. And I will come back with a video. I'll use the hashtag fall harvest hop, and I will create something fun with these. But these are the pages. See, I hardly took any pages out of there. So I just I used my thermal paper to make some washi, and then all I did was back the rest of them. I mean, this is nothing. You know, for pockets and for belly bands. And then these are nothing. I haven't done anything with them. I haven't created anything crazy. I just was like, okay, I better show something. With some of those from, what magazines did this come? These must have come from HGTV or Food. So this was one of the altered pages that we did. All I stuck on there was this. This is going to go into the kit, as simple as it is, for the Citrus Journal bundle. And I'm working on some art bundles, which, by the way, those are up on your Maker's Market, so they're ready for you to have. So I did those as kind of either tags or belly band. I did nothing with them, but it's the colors. Let's see. Let's go to Aries, because that's what I am. Okay. Well, that's funny because red is one of my favorite colors. March 21st to April 19th, which is my grandma's birthday. How appropriate is that? Confidence is practically your middle name, and nothing says look at me like a pair of bold reddish tones. But I would also say I could be a Cancer because I love pink. I could also be a Virgo because I love orange. But there you go. And then this is, I just backed these. I thought they would be cute just to put a little grommet in, or what's the other word for grommet? Eyelet. And, you know, hang it on the side of the page. But they also go, this was like very grungy, which is not usually my style. And we made these on a video where we just recreated things. So I just put this smoothie right on there. And then this we did when it was the 100-day challenge, when I used the acrylic paint, and I just used, this is an old piece of wallpaper, so I just added that little guy to it. And this is going to just be a tuck or a journal card. And Peace, Love, and Patterns seems like it needs to be in either a pattern or a sewing journal, or this came from a home journal. So there. And then these were the pages that were the ones that I haven't done anything with. So that's what they look like. Cute, huh? And then I will show you, this is what I'm saying. You know, I'm not going to throw these away, but this tiny little pile is all I am keeping. So this is what we just pulled out. And then I split these up. So this is all food related. Tiny little pile. And this is all home and art and paint related. And I have one lonely little travel one. And that's what I got. But I think this is going to be really, really fun. And it's something that could, you know, be in, you know, in perpetuity, right? So we can just keep doing this forever. And we can still use the fall harvest top. But why not? I mean, this is something that I think is a really fun way to share. Because in my home, I do not have magazines. I don't get magazines anymore. So getting the, unless I bought, you know, well, I bought the Daphne's Diaries for a long time. But I don't have any subscriptions coming to my house. So, as always, my Mo, my 94-year-old grandma, amazes me again by giving me a gift that I didn't know could keep on giving. So, in honor of her and a thanks to her, we're going to kick this off and have a good time. And I hope that you all join in on the fall harvest top. You don't have to wait for someone to tag you and get and send you, you know, a bundle of magazines. If you have a bundle of magazines, send them all to somebody else, and we'll just keep it going. But until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. And we'll see you soon. Cheers.